saying so good words for my company, Tradologie. Good afternoon, everybody, especially our Consulate General Attaché, Mr. Kalimutu, Mr. Murthy, Madam, ladies and gentlemen. Lot has been said. It's difficult to speak later, and especially after such experts when they are talking about. But we are trade people, and especially people say that I can find gaps, because gaps creates opportunities. Two words, FTA. Another is partnership. Of course, it's a partnership, because our culture is partnering. We have 33% Indians in UAE. And similarly, second is for trade. What we are trading. UAE is our biggest supplier of energy. They are fulfilling the energy needs of the country. Indian economy, they are a bigger partner. And India is giving them the food, maximum food and foodstuffs, which is the need of the people living in UAE. It's very good to have good partnerships. It's really appreciable effort of our consulate that they did it in 88 days. It's a new path breaking in a way that, but unfortunately, UAE had just 5%. I'm a businessman. I think from a different perspective. There are certain things good to say, but how much it affects you. And there are certain things said by Mr. Murthy also, that it's a gateway to Europe, it's a gateway to Africa, it's a gateway to GCC. So I think if I am correctly informed, there was no tax in UAE. Even today there is no. So it won't affect. As a gateway, it won't affect. But I'll give a solution also, what I can think of. As you mentioned that, I think broadly, the food should be exempted anywhere in the world from any kind of tax. Food is grown for the humanity, to feed humanity, and government should not encash the need of humanity. But unfortunately, I know many countries, because we are a global company and we do business globally, there is even 20% tax on certain food items. And similarly, I could see a small list of sensitive items which were kept out of this SIPA, as certain sugar is there, my sugar friends are here, coffee is there, tea is there, we are a big producer of tea, and so many other packaged foods are there. So I want this, I have an idea that there is an example with us, living example, that when crude was found in Middle East and it was traded and supplied to the whole world, so Western people were very smart. And of course, Middle East was very smart. They isolated themselves from the currency fluctuations. And the dollar was known as petrodollar. So today, any uncertainty in global market does not affect the United Arab Emirates, because they are protected. They have a fixed transaction rate. They have fixed currency rate. Dollar goes up, dollar goes down, which affects every economy. You see India. You see Pakistan is a latest example. Their currency devaluation has brought such a situation in their country that it's really difficult to live there. I have a suggestion that to start with, if it is really a partnership, of course, which is, I don't doubt it, but to strengthen it, to cement this building, why can't we have a fixed rate regime, at least with UAE? Currency. It should be fixed currency like you are having. UAE is not affected because they are already insulated from that fluctuation because of global. We at Tradologie sense this problem and we are working on it, and very soon we are bringing our platform is in two currencies right now. One is in Indian rupee to serve our country, and second is the US dollars for the global trade. We are bringing up a euro trade also. So that at least, why I am saying this, it's not only fluctuation. To save our trade from fluctuation, we need to hedge it, or we need to mark up. And in food, any markup is criminal, I think so. In today's time, when more than 17% people are not enough getting nutrition, and we are working on it, and very soon we are bringing our platform is in two currencies right now. One is in Indian rupee to serve our country, and second is the US dollars for the global trade. We are bringing up a euro trade also. So that at least, why I am saying this, it's not only fluctuation. To save our trade from fluctuation, we need to hedge it, or we need to mark up. And in food, any markup is criminal, I think so. In today's time, when more than 17% people are not enough getting nutrition of the globe. So it's our duty to at least give them at affordable price. So any trade which is done in a third currency, we need to hedge it. And the hedging cost comes more than 2%. I think, Mr. Murthy, you will appreciate that. It's huge. For food, 2% is huge. And sometimes it is 3% also. So if we are saving on one hand 5% and we are paying on other hand 3%, I think it makes more sense to have a partnership in a way that we have a fixed currency to start with some country. If that happens, Mr. Murthy, I'll extend your vision from there. If that happens, India is insulated completely with the currency fluctuation, and UAE will become a trade hub, a gateway to the world of Indian goods, and UAE will also immensely gain out of this. I'm sure it's not a small thing. There are macroeconomics and there are many political and other complications, but a thought has to go on. The apple didn't went down for the first time when Newton saw it. We all know there are certain thoughts, if they are floating around, ideas are floating around, and if we are able to somehow implement them, I think real partnership is that. आपकी और मेरी जो रेट हो जाए, आपके पैसे आपके, मेरे पैसे मेरे, लेकिन एक ही भाषा में हम बात करने लगे. Partnership. When you get married, at least you should have the same language. So if we are doing a financial partnership, our financial denomination, our financial things should be the same. If it happens, UAE gets, I'm pretty sure, not 80 billion, they will get $800 million business. Why? Then they can cater to Africa. Indian exporter is completely insulated from any currency fluctuation, and UAE is getting a gateway role into that, and maybe it is dirham or maybe it is rupee. I don't want to say anything, it's the government to decide. But if we have that kind of protection, this will certainly make a difference for the world. And from here, GCC, you have fixed rates in GCC. Dirham, dinar, and riyal all are connected, and they are having a fixed rate of conversion with dollar also. I think this small change can bring a big change in the world, and already we have an example. UAE is a living example of this, having a fixed transaction rate of dollar. If that can be extended to India, and any of our friend country can give us that, this is powerful. Madam, you said quality. Kabul sir mentioned Margaret Thatcher. Some common man said something. I said, what is quality? He said quality has two definitions. One, if your customer is accepting it, it buys the Margaret Thatcher, it doesn't. If he is accepting it, you are a quality product manufacturer. Second, if you are doing better than yesterday, that is a quality product. So we need to think out of the box and do better things in the world. And in my opinion, This is a historical step by the India and UAE for creating a partnership, and we should strengthen it, we should cement it. And I once again congratulate the Consulate General of India of doing it in 88 days in a very comprehensive manner. It will be a document for the future and our future strategy to be adopted with different countries, different continents. Thank you very much.